Hey you guys, and welcome back. This is Sots here. We are back in the Narrows. We Let's do a little recap here. Let's hit play. Boom. All right. We just finished. I did off camera add some recycling here just to kind of help with our garbage processing. And I see we got our landfill emptied. Our goal is to kind of get rid of this guy off the highway, so it's not it's not the first thing that you're seeing as you drive into town here. So we can officially do that. Got power plants over here now, which is nice. I did off camera, I think at the end of the last episode, we unlocked like all the large farms, large pastures, all the stuff for the farming industry. So I just kind of redistributed, like before there was two medium farms here, now there's just one large farm. So just kind of consolidated everything. Plan for today is we need to do something with our industrial here. We need some more jobs. If you guys could give me some tips here, let's see. If we go into city info, for example, stats, no, it's right here, city. And you look down in the lower left, workers, we have 3,478 workers out of the possibility of 3,899 workers. So I think that's saying that there's 3,899 jobs available, and we have 3,400 jobs filled. If I'm misinterpreting that, let me know. But that's what I'm taking away from it. So we have plenty of jobs for everybody here. The thing that I don't understand is why is there so much. We have a lot of industrial demand. And I don't know if it's because we're relying on this industrial district here and not like zoned industry. But, again, if we come into here and we take a look, we have over 1,000 jobs available here. So I believe it makes sense to me that it counts still. But to address this industrial demand that we have down there, I think we got to diversify our industry as well. So I'm eyeballing two spots I'd like to do a forestry industry. So I'm eyeballing two spots. One is right here. It'd be nice to get it right off the highway. We could have a little bit of room to expand. The other place is right here. Again, we'd have some room to expand, potentially out this way in the future, maybe out this way. Big advantage of this one is that we have rail already over here. So, I'm kind of tempted to go this route here. Let's see, we've got ore over here, so we could turn this into an ore industry at some point. We've got plenty of farm industry, but I think we got to get forestry over in this area here, just also a little bit more dense. So first thing, we'll get roads hooked up, get water, electricity, all that kind of stuff out this way. And actually, I'll erase this now that we've made our choice, and then we'll just hit it from there. Alright, so this is kind of what I ended up with. We have two access points, kind of with a little frontage road situation. Now that I'm looking at it, you know, usually these frontage roads, I hate frontage roads, by the way, but I think we'll kind of bring it down, we'll continue it, just because it's already here. We'll get it away from this intersection. Just bend it this way, bring it down, oops, this ugly curve, bring it down, and then right in there. So we'll end up with something kind of like this. I think I'll, for now, make this a nice bend. So this is kind of a framework. We have two access points by truck and one by train, and then we're just going to kind of fill this in. I'm not too familiar with the forestry industry here, so I think just to get it started, we'll do a small tree plantation. Maybe we can just fit two in here. Yes, definitely. So we'll just start with that. And actually, now that I say that, let's do a little bit more. A bunch of trees. Looks like they'll work on this slope too, which is nice, so we won't have to landscape all of it. Let's do a sawmill. Oh, I kind of want to think about how, so let's see, they'll cut the logs, they will deposit the logs here, I believe, or does the sawmill? Planed timber, okay, so I think it'll go, trees will be taken from these tree stands here, deposited as logs here. We'll put the sawmill right next door, and the sawmill will produce planed timber, and I think we need a separate warehouse for that. I have to tell this warehouse what we want it to do. Speed time up a little bit there. We want planed timber. So I think with these, we'll have a decent start. Maybe we'll, just for now, just so we can really get moving here, we'll add some more forestry. There we go. Let's see how that works out. Add some water for these guys. Alright. Let's see. Raw forest products, okay. Alright. So we'll just see how this plays out. And this will still have pretty good connection to the highway, I think, so I'm pretty pleased with what we got going on over here. Let's, I know it's not necessary, but let's add a little bit of parking over here. Why not? Okay. And let's just see how that gets started. We'll let that run for a little bit, and we'll revisit it in a minute or two. Let's see. In the meantime, I'll wait for that to figure itself out. Let's see what we got going on here. We have Mall of Moderation. I want to get to some sort of shopping center over here. We've got a courthouse, which we can probably get in the city at any point here. We don't have a whole lot unlocked. What's this one? That's the Expo Center. A little big for our bridges. I think we're, you know, city 1 or 2 level kind of town here. Don't need a stadium right now. But we do have this Mall of Moderation. And I think we will save Just trying to think of where something like this would be. It's very strip mall-y. It'd be off of a road like this, I think. So we already got that going for us. Is this a hill? I can't tell if that's a hill. Sorry, wrong button. There is a little hill right there, but we can work with that. What I'm thinking is we do another frontage road situation right here. And since we're on console, it's going to be pretty hard for me to explain what I mean by that. So I think I might just do it. Alright, so I got something like this set up here. Let's see, I made quite a bit bigger of a gap over here because we're going to use this space for parking. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we'll just do a little something like this. Oh, I was kind of hoping. And the spacing of these tiles sometimes. It's enough to drive a guy nuts. So I feel like get rid of that one. Do that. Okay, now I think we can put this right across the street. And it will be good enough. Maybe we kind of flank this, or give it a statue, perhaps. There's a good chunk of parking there, so maybe we get rid of this one. And we put a statue, of course, it's too. What's this one? Even of. This is the one you get for a lot of people dying. But we might end up putting it there anyway. Did I see that one? Yeah. Not this one. No. Let's check our parks here. What kind of options do we have down here? Does this one fit? No. No. Oh, ooh, what is that? Playground? Don't really want to put that right there. Could put a carousel there. What's this one? Japanese garden. Yeah, maybe we put a carousel there. Although, I don't like it being up against this busy boulevard. I'm being honest here. Or what I expect to become a busy boulevard, I guess I should say. We got something great. What's this one? Riding stable. Could do something small. What is this? Tiny park? Yeah, maybe we just do something small. Like that. Looks fine. That's just about all I can say about that. And there's usually like in these types of buildings, like a delivery route that goes along the back. That will also do. Just not into this one. Call it good. Also gives some additional access over here, so I'm okay with that. Let's get some water in here so it stops splashing at us. We're gonna forget about this triangle. I'm going to just do it right now. And while we're at it, we might as well just snap this right there. Now we need to worry about some... I think we could turn this into some power is what I was going to say there, but I think we can turn this into kind of a shopping complex kind of thing, where the mall is the focus of it, but we'll have some surrounding, what's this, look at that, we'll have some surrounding business over here too. The real world, you know, we have something similar to what this, you know, I have something similar to near where I live, is what I'm trying to say. And these zoned buildings here tend to be, like a McDonald's or, you know, Chick-fil-A, fast food, something or other. These will usually be like banks or Sherwin-Williams, some random little office business kind of thing. So we'll kind of lean into that here. Still got to get, bring a block across here. And we'll call it good. So I think if we're able to jump the power here, that'd be pretty great. Just kind of playing around with the distribution of our buildings. So let's put an office building over here. See what happens. Now, is that going to be enough to jump? It is. That's awesome. Alright. We let that grow up. Let's see how this industry is doing over here. How are we doing? How are we doing? We are almost there. A couple more seconds here. Alright, here we go. Level up. So we have the biomass pallet, furniture factory, sawdust storage, forestry workers barracks, small tree sapling field. The small tree sapling field is significant as I think it gives us a little bit more yield than this. So let's see. This is our small tree plantation. This is the standard one that we have all over the place. So we get 48 tons per week. It puts 5 trucks on the road. 5 trucks, but it gives us 64 tons per week. So I think it only makes sense if we just lean into that. It takes up the same amount of space. It's going to give us a lot more. Let's just put it all through here. So there's that. What else did we unlock there? We had the forestry workers barracks, which we'll put here, like that. Kind of stinks for them. Is there a better place for that other than right by the railroad tracks? Let's see. Could bring it over on this side, but then we're kind of competing with this hill. I think if I put it there, I get a weird clip, but that might be the best place for it for now. Only other place is over here, but I don't know if it's going to let us do that. still by the railroad tracks. At least over there it has a little bit of distance. And just because the cliffside stuff here drives me nuts, we're just gonna hill this out a little bit. Just so it's not quite as dramatic. I'm gonna slope this up. Get rid of this big peak. This could be a cool park, actually. Now that I'm looking at how big this is, this could be a cool park. We went to, you know, when I was a kid, we used to go to this place in Michigan called Heartwood Pines, and it's an old logging area, kind of like this, an old logging headquarters, and it's now a state park. Sorry, I can't talk and do this at the same time for some reason. Let's pull this up. But it's you kind of can walk through it. There's a bunch of displays about how they just log the area. I'm actually just gonna call this Heartwood. And we'll come back to that in a future episode. But before I forget, I wanted to put that there. Maybe we'll come down the other side of this hill a little bit. But I think that'll be a really cool addition to the city. Good use of this big land here. And let's see. Let's hit play. I don't know why it was paused. I'm not sure when I did that. We need sawdust storage. So this will get logs and sawdust out of all of these sapling things, all these sapling lots. And what else we got? Biomass pellet plant. You know, maybe let's rethink this a little bit. Keep those four. I am pausing it there just for reference. What if we put these across the street from each other? Because they're kind of the same. Actually, right here. One right there. Because the logs and the sawdust, very similar. Similar source, similar steps to get there. And what do we got? Biomass pellet factory. Let's stick one right here. That'll be fine. Let's get rid of this stuff. Just kind of feather this out. Alright, maybe can we take, just kind of soften all this stuff up. So I'm about to, I think it's going to be trees through here. And as I say trees, now I'm wondering, as I play, if we're going to have some fire issues over here, I think. So might want to think about getting some sort of fire protection in here. See that our workers' barracks doesn't have any water. Let's get them some water. Just run this across. Area's taken care of. And we're going to take this road and we'll run it up to this flatter area here. I think we can bring it down right there. That'll be okay. Let's just keep going with this pattern, maybe. It's not too crazy. Let's see how these tree plots, I don't know what to call them, these guys, if they continue to hug the landscape, or do they terraform? They hug it. So that's what I wanted. So we can get some more production in here without landscaping all of this. Alright, hit a wall there, hit the road, but kind of see what I'm going for, I think. water up the hill. Since we're here, we might as well just finish this off. Alright, and maybe, do we need another sawmill? 34 tons per week. 34 tons per week. What does that mean? Because you are doing 48 tons per week. So I would say we absolutely need another sawmill, because we have 4. Yeah, we're way overproducing logs and not enough. We could be making a ton of plain timber. Let's do something like that. And this guy needs power. These poor workers. I'll just skip it over here. Perfect. Let's just see what our requirement is here to level up. We'll hit that in no time. Just want to see if there was another building that we unlocked here. I don't think that there was. Alright. What else do we have? We have other industry types, ore, and oil. We do have fishing as well. We could think about getting a fishing industry going. I think we'd probably do that over here. Or over here. I kind of want to protect the beaches. Would this even make sense to have it over here? That's the beach, for sure, I know that. I think it would make sense to have this over here, actually, in my opinion. So I know this wasn't really part of the plan, but I think we're going to go for it. Let's just see if we can get a road down here. First of all, it's probably important to get the actual dock down here. The fishing dock, is that what this is, right? Fishing harbor, what's this one? Fishing farm. Fishing market, fish factory, let's do this. Ooh, bigger than I thought, actually. Maybe we want to put it right here. It's quite a bit bigger than I thought. Yeah. Let's try this again. Bring this over this way. Alright, that doesn't look too crazy. I think it's a realistic place for it as well. I love that. So, let's see. Probably it would be best to hook it up to our farming industry. We could also just create a connection across the tracks here. But I think because this bridge already exists, I think we'll just come this way with it. So, but we might have to kind of snake around because this is quite steep. So, let's try this. Think about how this is coming down here. This is going to be a road. Coming down, going up. Definitely just plateaued it. It's my fault. think that's gonna be okay. Let's give it a shot. We'll do freeform here. What's happening? Oh. Go around this rock. Can we fit under there? Might be the nicest spot right there. Can we fit? Those cows. Oh. Oh, see, does this work? No, why would you let me go under it? Shut up, cow. Why would they let me do that if I can't go through the other side? So let's go straight for a little bit. We also need this to come straight here. So we'll do that. It does work. What the hell? Oh, whatever. I don't know what that was about. City Skylines, am I right? Alright, and I don't like this one gap of dirt road here, so we'll... This is quite the cul-de-sac. Which is going to be bad for like emergency purposes, but I don't see a way out of it. I also don't see why there would be another way out of it. As long as that's one of the only things down there, I'm going to be okay with it. We could throw... I don't know that we would do that, though. Let's just get some electricity going. And maybe we just follow the tracks for a while until we follow the road. We'll skip across. I want to keep that rock. I like that rock. Oops. So even though it might not be super realistic, it's alright. Okay, so this dock should be taken care of now. Now what we need to do is put a route out here for the boats to go. So we have anchovies are the green, shellfish. I saw that we had a little bit of salmon that keeps on kind of poking up over here, and then blue is tuna. So I think we'll just kind of run this along the shore and back. We'll just keep it super simple. Alright, so that should start. I don't know if we need a warehouse for this. Oh, and our forestry industry just leveled up. So we have medium tree, printing press. Let's go check that out. Actually, first, before, I want to see if we need... I just need to find a warehouse. I think this is a warehouse. Is there one for fish? Do I need one for fish? Is that an animal product? Fish. Shoot. We do need one down here. Let's see. Where could we put that? Maybe we could just put it right here, huh? Well, if you catch the fish and you can bring it over this way, that might make some sense. Let's see. Could we just get a cold storage kind of situation here? does this work right there? Alright, we gotta set that to fish now. So now fish will be caught over here, transported here. Actually, I don't know if I like that or not. I don't think I do. Maybe we throw it right here. I like that way better, actually. Kind of separates, like, anything to the right of this warehouse is farming, and anything to the left will be fishing. I like that way better. So, we did unlock some stuff for our forestry products. Let's check that out. We got some medium. Let's see if we can get rid of these ones and replace with medium. We sure can. Perfect. And looks like is that it? No, we had a printing press too, and the large logs, which we might not need right now, since this one isn't even full. Is there a way to see how much we're importing of logs here? What are we doing? Production, import. We're importing 0, so I'm okay with that, actually. And let's see, I just kind of want to bring this road out this way. Let's turn all our locks back on. Bring this road out here. How many was that? We'll go 3. Maybe we'll just go all the way. Let's go right here. And I think we could add, I mean, there's a forestry, right? So we could probably add more of these guys over here. That'd be okay. It is our job to produce forest products. And that we will. It's crazy, we're already earning $19,000 per, I don't know what that is, day, or I don't know. As you can see, we're doing okay. I do see now we're having an opposite problem, where we have more need for residential. And we might have to tackle that one in a subsequent episode here. Let's get a printing press in there. I think that's these factories. What do we got? What is this? Furniture factory. We're gonna need. We need planed timber and paper. So let's make paper. That's a bakery. Do we have a bakery? Oh, we forgot the bakery. Does this need to be placed? Can be placed outside. So, oh man, we have a bakery. That was one of my. Growing up, there was a bakery in town, and it's no longer open. But when it was, everything smelled so good. The entire city just smelled like freshly baked bread. It was amazing. Let's see where we want to put this. I want to put it directly on this road. Probably want to keep it fairly close. Do we want to bring it this way? No, probably not. This is a big, ugly cul-de-sac that I'd like to slowly get rid of, I think. What if we put it over here? That's maybe a stupid place for it. Let's see. All of our bakery products, what is it? It's crop, flour, animal product. They're all going to be coming out this way. So we could put it somewhere on here. What if we... I don't want to... Well, I'm trying to just think about how traffic is going to flow. come out here. We could put it right over here. That might make sense if we bring a little road off of it. Do we want to bring it off here and come this way? I think that'll start to interfere with our turn signal there. Let's see if we can bend this. Oh yeah. So we'll have a little bakery road. Let's call it that. Let's do Bakery Street. Bakery Street. There we go. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there for now. Once again, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you did like the video, feel free to hit that like button, hit subscribe if you want to follow along for more, and please let me know in the comments what you think we should maybe do next. I'm thinking possibly suburb up here. I like to keep growing this, but I think we'll make the next episode focus on a suburb through this hill. We have quite a demand for residential stuff, so. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments, and I'll work with them. I'm going to read all of them. So, thanks again, you guys, and hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you are, wherever you are. Take care.